Hi everyone, my name's Anne-Marie. Welcome to day 5 of our mini-series using the Anna Griffin Easel card die set and showing just how versatile it actually is. Now on Monday we made an easel card as it was intended. On Tuesday we made a gorgeous shaped card. On Wednesday we used it to embellish and enhance a card. On Thursday we made a very special Christmas card. Now today we're going to make a scrapbooking page. So something a little bit different, and we don't make as many scrapbooking pages as I'd like us to, unfortunately. But it's only time, that's the only, drawback for me really. So the first thing I'm going to need is my base sheet, and this is the Spring Plaid from Anna Griffin. Now everything I do use I shall put in a detailed list on my blog, so please be sure to check it out because I always add everything, including the adhesives. I get asked a lot about the adhesive that I use. I do like Xyron, but I use a lot of flat tape as well. So there's lots of different adhesives out there, and I think it depends what you get used to. So check the blog because everything I use will be on there. The other episodes of the mini-series are on there as well. Now I know my voice hasn't been the best for this mini-series and I'm really sorry, but I'm sure my ideas have made up for that. So please feel free to comment, give me the thumbs up if you've enjoyed the episodes, and you can always get hold of me on Facebook if you want to message me. If you want to comment, let me know what you think. So, okay, right, so let's make a scrapbooking page. So my base page is from the Spring Plaid cardstock from Anna. So then what I've done is I've die cut the actual shadow layer of the easel card, and then I've die cut the ornate layer of the easel card. So what I've used is the actual Rose Designer Collection, and I'm adding the top onto the bottom. I shall show you again. The actual ornate layer goes on top of the shadow layer. Now this is on 3D foam, and then what I'm going to do is add our layers to our cardstock, and I'm going to add them going round the actual page like so. Now I do like this method of scrapbooking. So that was 4 of the shadow bases and 4 of the ornate layers, shall we say, and that builds up nice detail already on our scrapbooking page. Now what I've done is I've die cut using 4 ovals, and I know I've just covered over some of the most gorgeous florals, but sometimes it can't be helped. So I've die cut 4 of the ovals in lilac metallic cardstock like that, and then now this is where the photos come in. I've used 2 photos of me and my husband on our wedding day. Now I know you've probably seen these photos 1,000 times on Facebook. To me they're very precious photos, and I also wanted to show you because I've used the Xyron to put adhesive on the back of them. because I wanted to show you it won't damage the photos at all. So I've die cut the photos into ovals, and then I've taken them through the actual Xyron machine, and then peel the top away. I have already gone around the edge just to release the adhesive. So I've got two photos of me and my husband. One having a glass of champagne, and then the other with the confetti coming out of the chapel. So I'm going to take the one with the confetti first, and I'm thinking that I'm going to add it to this side, she says, and then the one with the champagne. That's really odd, she says, talking to herself. So I've added that to the wrong circle, or should I say oval. There we go, that's better. I knew they were supposed to fit. That's why I started going a little bit quiet. Now, that's the one good thing about Xyron, because I was quick enough to be able to peel that off. And I can do that again here and just get it nice and straight. There we go. Okay, so those are my photos. I thought it was quite odd it had covered the circle, the oval. The ovals were from the fancy French frames from Anna, and they had some oval dies in it, and I've used those to cut the ovals out. So that was the French frame dies from Anna. So I've got two of the fancy, not the fancy, I've got fancy on the brain now, from the Rose Designer collection, and we've got a piece for the top oval as well, and these are the labels that were actually in the easel card set. I've got one of the vellum stickers from the Artfully Said collection from Anna, and I'm going to add one to that oval. And then I've got an oval with a sentiment on from the Rose collection, and I can just peel the back of that away and add that to that oval like so. And then I can add some of our gorgeous roses. Now these are on 3D, they've on 3D foam, so that I know they will sit perfectly between the actual photos and the sentiments. Press them down, and we'll have another one at this side, and just one more at that side like that. There we go. Now this is looking a little bit bare here, and it reminds me of something I saw in the Facebook group for Anna about cutting the 7x5s out, and somebody said, what can you do with a square for the centre? And I thought, well, why don't you use it for something like this? Because I think it just works a treat. So I've cut a square out of cardstock, and I've also taken one of the stickers from the Rose Designer collection again, and I've added it on 3D foam and just added it straight in the middle. Now, I think that looks great, but there's just one thing that's going to enhance that even more and make it even more pretty. And that's a little bow underneath all the ovals. For some reason, that just enhances the whole scrapbook page. And that is finished, and it is just such a pretty page. And how versatile is that die set? Now you've seen all 5 things for 5 days. We've got a scrapbook page, we've got the most gorgeous Christmas card, we've got the most gorgeous embellished and enhanced card, a shaped card, and the actual easel card. Would you have actually thought that you could make a scrapbooking page with that die set? Would you have thought you could make a shaped card? I just love that die set, and I think you can see why now. So I hope you've enjoyed this mini series. I hope it's given you ideas and something to be able to just think outside the box with and just have fun with, because at the end of the day, that's what it's all about, having fun and being creative. So thank you for watching, and I shall see you next week on Monday, just as normal for Monday and Friday.